guys, welcome to, I guess, the beginning of my gardening channel. I'm sitting in my greenhouse and there's a lot of stuff that I want to do in here to get ready for the growing season. I believe I'm in 5B zone, I think. I'm in the mountains, so we get really cold for a very long time. And it's actually pretty cold outside. We had frost this morning, and in the greenhouse right now, it's telling me it's about 95 in here, which I have the door wide open, so like the cold breeze is coming in. But like it's warm in here, like it's comfortable. But it's still pretty chilly outside. The sun's really warm, which is nice too. So some things that I'm probably going to do, and it probably will be on this video, is I'm going to go through a stack of old containers because I never throw them away. I'm going to go through them and find some bigger ones because I have some tomato plants that I want to separate. And then I have some chores in here. Like we meant to do this last year. We were going to seal all of the panels in so if wind came, it wouldn't destroy my greenhouse. However, we forgot to do it and I lost both windows. This is actually the one we found. It blew off into the yard somewhere. And the other one, I have no idea where it went. It is lost forever. So then I have to get creative and figure out what I'm going to do to patch that window. So I think for like this video, we're going to do a little transplanting. I'll probably bring some of my starts out here and let them just have some natural light for a little bit. I've already done that like a week or so ago. I've been taking them in every night whenever I knew it was going to get cold. I think they'll like it. Some of them might hate it, but like I have some brassicas, kale, and broccoli that I think would really like this cold right now. But they'll also really like the warm sun. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to caulk these panels and also clean because I have a bathroom that just got finished and we need to clean the bathroom and decorate the bathroom and get things ready. And it's mud season in my yard, so my dogs are bringing mud into my house, so I have to clean that up like every day. Okay, so here are some of the things that I brought outside. Some of these things will probably do okay overnight, even though it does drop to get cold, because like now it's like 105, which is awesome. I don't know how accurate that is. It's warm in here, but I don't think it's that warm. But we have some kohlrabi. I accidentally dropped it. And we have Brussels sprouts, romesco broccoli. It's the one that looks like geometric almost. That's why I called it weird broccoli. How technical am I? And then red acre cabbage and bok choy. They are all kind of cold loving vegetables, I believe. This one might not be, and bok choy might be one of those weird ones that don't like really like it, but we'll see. These have been in my greenhouse. I haven't really cared about, I've cared about them, but I haven't really because they're more tests. I'm seeing if I could just put the seeds in there and like hope for the best. We have Thai purple beans, Chinese red noodle beans, snow peas, one thing of okra, zucchini, yellow squash, cucumbers, leeks, and birdhouse gourds. They're not up yet, so I didn't think the cold would really affect it. And they've been sitting in the greenhouse, so it's been warm during the day and then cold in the evening or overnight. So this is just a test batch. I have a lot of seeds, so I'm testing. We're just playing around. And then these are my other cold things. So we got purple kale, blue kale, red onion, bunching onion, and Chinese cabbage. They're all doing pretty well. I didn't know what I did to these guys. A few of them look kind of sad, but after some research and thinking, I do believe that I just sunburnt them because they were outside and it was a really nice sunny day and they just got sunburnt. But it's okay. It was also a test. Coming down here, this tray is going right back inside as soon as it starts to get dark because they are more prone to dying in the cold. So we've got Sugar Baby, which I have one Sugar Baby coming up. Both of my Moon and Stars have come up. These guys were getting kind of leggy. They're the Kajari melons. I hope that's okay. I can always try them again because I actually plan on direct sowing them. This was just a test. So we're gonna keep an eye on those guys. And then this row right here is Artichoke. I don't know if you can see, they look like they're doing pretty good. And then, okay, hold on, and then we got my 2 rows of Etsy tomatoes. So these are cherry tomatoes. I didn't know if the seeds were very good or if they'd come up. So I planted multiples in each tray, and to my surprise, they are all coming up and thriving and looking beautiful. So my goal is to take these out and put them in bigger trays over there, and then give them out. So if somebody would like to have some, let me know. I have some. And then we had Brad's Atomic Grape, which they're little, they're smaller, so I was a little worried that they weren't going to come up even though they're brand new seeds, but they are doing better. My Romas are taking their sweet time. So my Romas are here. They're our favorite tomato because they're a nice paste tomato. So I'm hoping that they come up. I'm probably gonna like plant some more in there, and I'm really sorry. I just totally zoomed in by accident. Anyways, so I'm probably gonna plant some more tomatoes here soon because if these were too early, you know, I'll be able to have some more then. And then finally, Black Beauty tomatoes, which I have 2 popped up here, one right there, one right here. They didn't pop up very well, so I'll do more of these and more of these. And then finally, we just have some lettuce. Well, okay, this lettuce was actually in with Walla Walla onions. The onions didn't do anything. They, like all the other onions back there, did pretty good. These onions, not so much. So I put Butter Crunch in with them. So this is Butter Crunch, this is Butter Crunch, and then this is Rocky Top lettuce mix. So they are the only ones that did well, so I'm gonna kind of plant all these together in a big pot, move them in here, see if that works. You missed it. My friend just drove by. I thought I heard somebody yelling at me. Anyways, so we'll check back on these new angles. How about that? Okay, so I don't have like shelves or anything in here except for one table that is right here. So I'm gonna do a lot of my stuff on the floor. It's nice. I put gravel down and this outdoor rug is here, so it's comfy. It is very comfortable. I'm gonna drink my 3rd cup of coffee today, and we're gonna transplant some of my tomato babies, and then maybe some of the brassicas, maybe. I don't really know if they like being transplanted. I know tomatoes are fine. They don't care. They actually prefer to be like leggy and then like planted down to the leaves. Filled up all these trays with some nice potting mix. It is the Jiffy seed starting mix. It's been actually pretty good. I like it. The only problem is I typically like to put some water in it so it's not so dry, you know, starting out, but it's been working. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna pull those tomatoes down and we're gonna start pulling out some. See ya. Okay, so these are the Painted Lady, and you can kind of see the variegation on this leaf right here. Let me see if I can, like, there. Do you kind of see it? Like, that's not disease. That is the way the leaf is supposed to be. That's how all of these plants will eventually do. They're just really young, so I've been told or read some reviews online that they will get white as they mature, which I'm very excited about. And then these guys are my blueberries. So it's all of these. There's way more of these than of the painted lady, but you can already see, like, let me see if I can, I don't know where I'm at. Okay, do you see that stem? The stem right here? I don't know if you can see it, but it's already like blue in color and purple, so it should be pretty good. But yeah, so there are all of my cherry tomatoes that I don't need this many. I probably need like 4. So if anybody wants some, let me know. Okay, and here's something else I just decided. So these are artichokes, and I had 2 growing in this. So I transplanted this guy from this cell to this cell. So now he's in his own. I don't know if artichokes like being transplanted. So that was a test. We're going to see how that goes. Things that I'm not going to do today, because I don't think they're big enough, is these are my Brad's Atomic grape tomatoes, and you can see I have at least 3, roughly 3 in each cell. So 3 in each, maybe 4. They're not big enough, I don't think. I want them to get more established, get some of their true leaves, and then I will transplant them into another container. Probably like, let's see, probably like one of these, because they're pretty nice and big. But right now they're just little babies, so we're just gonna leave them in here, let them kind of live their best life for a few days, and then we'll transplant them. Same with the Romas. If the Romas, I might plant more Romas in here, because obviously I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Romas out of 2, 4, 6, 8. So only half of them have popped up. So I'm probably gonna just plant some more Romas. And then the Black Beauties, I have 2 out of 8. So that's not very good, but my tomato plants I just did are right here. I went and filled up a big thing of water. I'm just gonna water everybody, make sure they're happy, nice and moist. Sorry if you don't like that word, moist. Some of these tomatoes look kind of rough. They look like they did not have a nice transplant, but they should bounce back, I hope. I'll just keep an eye on them, make sure that they're doing okay. We're gonna just let these guys hang out here for a little bit. I'm gonna figure out what to do with my lettuce that I have here. Well, these are great little pots, but they really don't stick together, which is great. They're biodegradable, which is fantastic. But whenever you aren't expecting them to fall apart and you're picking up everybody and they fall apart, it's kind of like, ah! I went and got my stupid little tripod. So welcome to the tripod. I brought these in. They used to be outside. They had eucalyptus and lemongrass and rosemary, things I knew. Rosemary dies in the wintertime unless you bring it inside. I did not bring it inside, so it was dead. Took it out, put new potting soil in. The other ones I didn't know were the eucalyptus. They can be outside in the wintertime in zones 8 to 10. Same with lemongrass. I did not bring them in, so they are now dead because I am in like 5 and they were frozen. So I didn't mulch them or throw them in their compost. Maybe they'll come back. I doubt it. But they're just right outside. So these are different though. I'm gonna put my Butter Crunch lettuce in here. Whatever. We're gonna make this a lettuce tower for right now. See how that goes. And something that was very surprising is I never planted these. I left them outside all summer. I kind of forgot about them. Planters, I'm not very good with planters that require a lot of watering, because I like to kind of just water in abundance and then forget about it until things look droopy, and then I'm like, oh, I need to water you. Do as I tell you, but not as I do. So, water your plants. Don't be like me and not water your plants, because that happens. But anyways, so I have horseradish, and I know it grows well here because my dad has it. So I knew it was hardy enough, it would be fine here. I didn't think in a planter it would be hardy because, you know, there's no insulation, it's just in a planter, but it's growing. There's actually green coming up, which is very exciting. And now I'm apologizing to it, and I'm going to plant it somewhere where it can just live its best life in an actual garden and not in a planter, because I don't think it's very happy, but it did all right. We're gonna put some lettuce in all of these. I'm not really too worried. Also, do you guys take them out of these things? Like, I know they're biodegradable. They just seem so weird. So maybe I'll just do this. Open it up a little bit. I have a bunch more to go. Okay, so I watered them. They're gonna look sad, but lettuce, more lettuce, more, and then I think I'm just gonna put that right there so I know what's in here. I made a mess on my table. I'm now putting dirt in my watering can because that's apparently good. My floor is messy, but it's a greenhouse. It's supposed to be messy. Anything in my coffee? There's dirt in my coffee, so I'm probably gonna feed it to my strawberries. They don't like milk. That was dumb. They do like coffee though. Yeah. I think I'm done for now.